LeBrew offers flat burrs called HyperBurrs, which are attractive in terms of price and build quality. There are many variants available in different diameters. In this video, I'll tell you about the 64mm Espresso variant, why I use them daily, and why I prefer them to the standard DLC burrs I had in my DF64V grinder. The dimensions of these burrs are almost identical to the DLC burrs from the DF64V, with one difference. When measured, the diameter is slightly smaller, resulting in small gaps between the burrs and carriers. However, this does not affect the grinder's use. Everything works properly. The burr pattern is standard for espresso burrs, very similar to the popular SSP burrs. However, I don't want to compare them, as I haven't used SSP burrs yet. The build quality is excellent. The burrs are made of specialty DC53 steel with a titanium aluminum nitride conductive coating. Thanks to this coating, the burrs have a specific graphite color. In my opinion, this coating is much more durable than DLC and reduces retention. LeBrew only offers burrs with a Thai-Allen conductive coating on its website, although you can find HyperBurrs with a different coating on sites like AliExpress. I absolutely don't recommend buying them. I tested HyperBurrs DLC for a while, and to get the grind right for espresso, I had to grind very close to zero level. Furthermore, after just 2 weeks of use, the burrs started showing signs of wear or damage. This problem does not occur with the burrs I bought directly from the manufacturer with a TALN coating. This confirms my theory that DLC burrs are generally, contrary to popular belief, quite fragile or just defective. Additionally, DLC burrs have higher retention, which is noticeable with regular cleaning. Therefore, it's definitely better to buy burrs with a non-DLC coating, such as red Thai or Thai-Allen, or, in the case of HyperBurrs, simply order them directly from the manufacturer. HyperBurrs are available in a variety of sizes, from 64mm to 180mm. Visit the manufacturer's website to check current availability of burr diameters. Different burr patterns are available depending on the burr's diameter. For example, for the 64mm burrs, these are espresso, sweet, and filter, but other burrs patterns are available for other diameters. So I recommend checking the manufacturer's website to see the available variants. The burrs pattern will affect particle distribution and consequently the coffee's flavor. For example, if you're a fan of filter coffee, you should buy filter burrs. For more information, visit the LeBrew website. The grinding time and the noise level of the burrs are, in my opinion, very similar to the stock burrs. I've taken numerous measurements and the retention is very close to zero, never exceeding 0.1 grams thanks to the RDT and the air blower. I weighed the doughs before and after grinding, and as you can see in this shot, the doughs after grinding turned out to be slightly higher. This is most likely due to the fact that I used an air blower, which may have pushed out some residue from the previous grind. I have to admit that the espresso tastes similar to stock burrs, which are still really good burrs in terms of their design, except for the DLC coating. I think the espresso from HyperBurrs is a bit more balanced, with slightly more pronounced flavor notes. However, I don't want to definitively say which is better, as everyone has different taste preferences and it depends on many other variables, such as the puck preparation, the temperature, and above all, the beans used. As you can see, there's very little coffee residue left in the chamber, after grinding about a kilogram of beans. Before replacing the burrs, the retention was higher with the stock DLC burrs, making the cleaning process a bit more time-consuming. In summary, I think that original HyperBurrs directly from the manufacturer are a truly excellent product and are definitely worth considering if you want to improve the quality of your grinder or want to change the type of burrs. Thanks to their coating, they are much more durable and have less retention. It's also worth considering the fact that different burr patterns are available, which will affect the flavor of the coffee. I think HyperBurrs can be a great alternative, and perhaps even a better choice than other popular and more expensive burrs, as they also maintain excellent build quality and precision. What is your experience with HyperBurrs or other burrs? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. It motivates me to continue making videos. Thank you for watching and see you soon.